Sometimes investing is clearly bad for your health, and that's today. Uh, I can't even say I'm doing badly. Today is not that bad a day, but I did not sleep well last night. I was just so freaked out because after the market closed, Tesla reported earnings and it completely shit the bed. I don't know how much Tesla is down. I don't care. I don't invest in Tesla. But as you know, I'm freaked out about my Rivian investment because it was a dumb investment. I chased it. I thought it was smart, blah, blah, blah. Support, like I've told you, is just dumb. It's losing money. I can't hold this thing forever. And uh, I knew it would fall with Tesla. And it has. It's fallen to 1485. And I really feel like I am testing my emotional limits. You say, well, you haven't lost that much money, but I don't know why. It's just definitely affecting me. Um, so I'm trying to put the portfolio in a more stable place because I think I'm going to have to chase this thing down. I'm expecting it to go to 1450. I put my old trade back in at 1450. So you can see I've got an order at 1450, which should have been the only order ever. Shouldn't have bought it at 16, but I'm a dumbass. So I put it in at 1450, and I wouldn't be surprised if I end up chasing an order down to 13 as well. But I'm hoping to get out of this with a basically flat at this point. I'd be happy with flat. But we'll see. We're gonna really test that betting dynamic theory that I told you about, where if you flip a coin, bet $1 on every flip, you're gonna break even. Except if you're able to vary your bet. If you're able to vary your bet, you make money. So I'm gonna pretend that this is my coin flip. At 1450, I'll buy again. At 13, I'll buy again. And at that point, if it goes down to 13, back up to 1450, I can sell out and having broken even. Anyway, that's a lot of gobbledygook. Long story short, I'm freaking out. I did, however, sell Amelix. I got it to 15, so I sold it. I took my $500 profit. Like I said, it's just not doing anything, so that's that. Catalyst is not doing anything either. I put in a sale at 1475. I had originally put in a sale at 1525, but I think that's far-fetched to even see it get there, so I lowered it to 1475. And if I can get that, I'll sell out of it and take my profit and again, just run. Aether is slightly down today. Which I think is a good sign. But again, also, if I can get it to, I don't know, 1650, I might sell it. What does that put me up? That puts me up $2,000 on a short. Pretty darn happy with that. So I'd probably sell it there. But it's not there yet. It's all about Rivian. Lantheus, up a little bit off of my purchase price of 51. Nothing really going on there. And then Gravity, I put in an order at $60 and $66.50 because it's down today. And hopefully I'll get that. I'd ride that back up to 70. I'm sure it'll get back to 70. And then just blow it out and take my $1,500. So that's what's going on. A lot of emotional stress. Definitely not for the faint of heart. I'll update you at the end of the day to see if any of these executed and just sort of overall see where we are. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today. That's it for until market closes. Talk to you later. Okay, the market's closed. I wanted to do a quick update. What happened during the day. I told you sort of in the morning kind of how I was fixated on Rivian and some of the things I wanted to clean up in the portfolio in the event that Rivian kept falling. I did ultimately end up selling Aether. I was able to get out of it at 1640. It actually ended up dropping to 1630 or 1635, somewhere in that area. I've noted here that I would like to put on a short again at Aether if it goes up to 17 or 17 and a half. But I'm not going to play in the 16 or below area at the moment anyway, not with Rivian doing what it's doing. GigaCloud ran, so we're all the way up to 23.6 30, we have, or 23.29, we have a $24 sell there. Hopefully we'll hit it tomorrow. Catalyst did basically nothing. Rivian ended up only down to 15. So I was actually pleasantly surprised with that. I was expecting, yeah, I've got that order in at 14 and a half. I was expecting that to hit, and it did not. And Lantheus went up, had a good day, went up from our 51 where we purchased to 52.50. And Gravity also, we got in at $60.50 and it went up to 67.24. And again, not looking for a lot out of that. I feel like it's really safe. I'm not going to spend too much time focusing on it, but if I got up to 70 or 72, depending on quickly, if it ran to 70 tomorrow, I'd sell it, just take my quick money. If it got up to 70 on the slower side, I might get choosy and look to try to get to 72 and squeeze a little bit more juice out of the orange. But that's it. I entered again another order on Amelix at 14 and a half. I got out, as I told you guys, at 15 because it wasn't doing anything immediately after I got up. It shot up another 50 cents, so it was at 15.50 for a while. It dropped down to 15.35. So anyway, I'm happy to be out of it at 15. If it goes back to 14 and a half, I can see myself buying it and buying it in a little bit more size. I'm upscaling my orders because, frankly, we kicking butt. We're at up 43%, 43.5% in less than 2 months. So I think I'm going to get my 44 easy here, hopefully within the next couple days, and that's going to be fantastic if that happens. So the only other thing I thought that was worth noting is that I updated all the prices here, but Evo Gin dropped precipitously to 75 cents. Again, we're looking for 65 cents there, but that looks like we might get a chance at taking a bite out of that apple. And then Daktronics ran up to $8.26. It was down to $7.50. And actually, I think that gives me more comfort to maybe buy in at $7.50. This is one of our cheapest names. And if it's going to start to move a little bit, then I want to be participating. I want to be in this name when it starts to move. In addition, Crescendo, let's look at the Crescendo chart. There's some interesting things going on here. Yeah, I've got it up. It seems to have a lot of resistance around $7. It's done a couple of runs up to $7 and then been beaten down pretty aggressively. I'm hoping it gets to 6. If it gets to 6, I might try to trade it and run back, hope it gets back up to 7. I'm not going to hold it for long. I don't want to hold it over earnings. I think it's actually reasonably aggressively valued. I think it could get to 10, as I've said many times, but it could also go back to 3, no problem. So if I can minimize the amount of time I'm in it, I'll do that. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'll update you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get some love on Rivian and we can get out of this thing. Like I said, even. I take even all day long. Again, I feel like such a goof for having done it. Just it's a lesson learned. That would be wonderful. But I'm assuming it's a lesson I'll have to learn several more times before I truly learn it. but at least it hasn't been that painful. It could have been much worse. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. As I said, look forward to it. Bye-bye.